Hello, 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 hello. Yo. Let me just make sure my audio is good. Where are we here? There we go. Let me just make sure all the socials are going. That's better. No, it's remember if I put my gain too loud, it does like a weird squeaky noise on the VOD after. Okay. What's up, boys? Oh man, I literally just woke up like a second ago from a nap. Oh my god, I'm so exhausted, dude. So that Battlefield, I'm boiling actually. Maybe we should go turn on the AC. You know what? I will turn on the air conditioning before we get started. I'm already starting to sweat.
Rems01 donated $100.
Okay. Oh, that's better. Oh boy, man. Oh my god, I am exhausted. Okay, yeah, so Battlefield was coming out at 1 a.m. last night. And I was like, oh, Rems, what's up, man? Oh my god.
Rems01 donated $100.
Is there a message with that? No message? Man. You know what we'll do? I was gonna say we could just like record your button right now, but I don't have OBS or audio on this PC. My man, is there anything I can sorry, I'm so tired, dude. I'm like I don't even know where your button is right now. What's up, Jester, my man? I'm so tired.
You guys silly? I'm still gonna send it.
There we go. Oh my god. Okay. Can you guys hear me fine? No dropped packets or anything? That button stuttered for a second. Rems' button? Rems, did you try the game yet?
You guys silly? I'm still gonna send it.
No, I'm gonna fix it, man. I'm gonna fix it. If I could show you, dude, if I could show you my whiteboard of all the shit that I have to get done. You know, merch has been, no, I didn't play at all. Merch has been on my list for like it's like the erasable marker is like faded out how long it's been up there for. It doesn't even make sense. I can't erase the erasable marker because the felt like absorbed into the fucking whiteboard. Like that's how long it's been there for. Jester, thank you for the 5, man. I really appreciate it.
You got a tight little man pussy on you, don't you?
No, dude, go give it a shot. It's really fun. This is Techonomics, so we're gonna talk about tech stuff. I actually do have a hardware pick of the week. I do have a major topic that I do want to talk about. What else has been on that list forever? I still haven't done 5090 content. Still haven't done NVIDIA broadcast content. It's just so much. Thanks for the 100, man. That's insane.
He who has more bands donated $10. I would recommend buying a Today band t-shirt.
I would recommend buying today a t-shirt. Didn't really catch that. See, I think it stuttered for a second. Man, I totally lost track of what I was talking about there. No, so while I was benchmarking Battlefield, it was quite fun. It's a pretty good game. It's casual though. It's just a straight casual. But it's the you know why it's fun though? The level design of it itself is like you can it's not like I guess some people could consider this a big con. I think of it as a pro. Call of Duty is like very like laney, right? Like you have this lane, that lane, or this lane, and you being able to like get around them is almost impossible. Oh, I banned a guy like fucking 10 minutes ago in the Discord. But this Battlefield, there's no like lane feel to it. So like if there's a battle over a point, like let's say point A or something like that, you can approach it from any rooftop, any fucking angle. You can flank an entire team of like fucking 12 people by yourself. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot. The guns seem balanced. It's a good game. I mean, compared to the dude. Okay, put it this way too. Compared to the last few shooters, because I don't really get to like play them. I really just get to benchmark them these days. And this was the first one. I guess Marvel Rivals I kind of liked too until I found out about the SBMM. But this is kind of like the first one that's made me be like, I could see myself playing this. Like later tonight after the stream is over and after I finish lifting, I might fucking hop on just for some shits, just for some kicks. Also, Rems, I know you're fucking Canadian, so like that 100 is like 500 Canadian, so I extra appreciate it, dude. That's a lot of fucking cash. You can plug your stream by all means, man. Get people over there. No, so I didn't get to play. I'll get to the subs in a sec. Nori, again, thanks for the 10, man. Sorry, I need to like wake up a little bit. I took a caffeine pill and I got this bad boy. You know what I'm gonna do with that $100, Rems? you know what I actually have my Twitter up because we need to cover that after. Let's see. Giant bottle. How big is this? I don't know how big this bottle is. Oh, dude, I don't mind. If it's like you or Bash, I really like if it's like I'll literally spend half the fucking money on a giant bottle. But no, if it's like you or Bash, I don't mind, man. It's like the thing is if it's like it's not I don't see it as like a plug. I see it as more like the community kind of vibing together and hanging out together, because it's like it's not like I stream video games and you're trying to like steal my viewers. Like that's not what it is, man. It's like if you're streaming, I'll jump in there and fucking come hang out kind of thing, right? What are all these follows happening here? What's up, Jester? Oh my god, dude. I didn't even give you your button for the last one.
909 donated $101.69.
I see what you did there.
Thanks for all the help lately.
Dude, no problem. Did you return that shit to eBay, man? Or did you at least get half your money back? I kind of want to turn off these subscribe notifications. Is this Twitch that's doing that? That's a lot. Or it seems like a lot. Where's my mouse at? Here it is. Jester, my man, thanks so much, dude. My god. So we got 100 from Rems. I'm just gonna go in a row here. So we got 10 from Nori. Did they give him the money yet? Wait, which heat sink fucked you? The IHS that I sent you? That's impossible. The 13900K is fine. But it totally lost me there. So yeah, dude. I could have told you never ever get thermal Grizzly type of direct dye products without me testing it. I've I've broken a lot of fucking dies with Der Bauer's measurements. They're bad, man. Like, holy shit. You know how many... Yeah, fuck, that's too bad, dude. I should have sent it to you faster. But do you see a crack in the die anywhere? That's too bad. So you didn't actually test it before you tried the thermal Grizzly IHS? It's fucked. Sorry guys, I'll catch up on chat in a sec. So we got, let me just say hi to everybody. I guess there's just I have this issue of too many fucking platforms at once. We got Jester, Rems, we got Delta, what's up White Ren, what's up Nori? We got Dante, Shuby, Multi Dragster. There's a whole different community on YouTube, man. We have I can't. Pastoralis Gabor. I probably butchered that. Kevin and Hyder. I'm having to convert MBR to GPT. Man, yeah, MBR is old school. Just do a fresh format, dude. Who cares? I like the new channel logo. You know what? I'm getting Chris to come back next Thursday for the podcast. Chris, the good old gamer. He's going to come and update everybody on what he's been up to, and we're going to talk about tech and stuff. So he's going to be the next guest. I actually going to have a special guest coming pretty soon. Nobody knows who he is. I'm working on the guest angle as well. But so let me get this bottle here for Rems. I don't want the bottle to be long. I want it to be like thick. Like a thick boy. 1 gallon, 128. But I kind of want it to be see-through though. But I don't want plastic. 128 ounce glass bottle. No, I don't want like a cider flask. Those are too hard to wash. 1 gallon. I guess maybe that's all you can really get, isn't it? Stainless steel would be okay. Well, here we go. Oh, 64 ounce. 1 liter. Yeah, this ain't let's try stainless steel. Yeah, I'm a big anti. Oh fuck, dude. Oh my god. $75? Okay, I'm sorry. I ain't spending 75 fucking dollars on glass jars, but I'm looking for something like this though. Large water bottle, homebrew Ohio, 1 gallon wide mouth glass jar and lid. Here we go, 25 bucks. Oh, you know what it probably is? It's probably the shipping for these is hella dangerous because they was just like, dude, I had 2 packages this week from Amazon. I ordered one flat of cat food. One of the cans was blown up. Thankfully, Amazon refunded me, and then I got I make my own yogurt at home, and you have to buy inulin powder for the bacteria to grow. Anyway, that was fucking torn open. I opened the package, and like white powder goes all over my face and shit. It's like these Amazon drivers are savage, dude. I'll get this one though. I'll get this one. I will legit buy this for 25 bucks. It's like sold out too. Look at that. Thursday, August 14th. So Rems, you will have I won't say anything. No, this is Canadian dollars. This is Canadian. I know it's still fucking expensive though, yeah, but Rems literally just gave me 100 US. I gotta do it, man. Because there's no point in really buying any hardware, right? So check this out. Let's just do the hardware pick of the week right away. I don't have an affiliate link for this because it's Woot. This is the $99 for a 12600 KF. You can't. I can't not hardware pick of the week that bad boy. Honestly, That's just a good price for a good CPU. Dude, I've been roaming for those deals a lot lately. There was that O11 Evo on Newegg. I picked that up for myself. It was $150. So we have 100 from Rems, 10 from Nori. I gave Nori his button. Let me give this is gonna demonetize my ass, but let me give hey, speaking of which, so those of you guys on YouTube right now, are you getting ads while I'm live? Because the channel is monetized now. So I don't know if I play like the Rick roll button, if like my stream gets shut down or something. Let's try. This is for Rems, or this is for Rems' 100. So if I get demonetized, oh, so far so good. It hasn't shut down on me, so that's nice. All right, let's keep going. And then we have Jester with 101.69.
Chocolate rain. Some stay dry and others feel the pain. Chocolate rain.
Chocolate rain. Okay, let me catch up here. So we actually do have a topic for today that I want to cover that's very important. That and I also have show and tell as well. Guys, thanks so much. That's literally $200 that you got me for streaming. That's I had to buy. Oh, you know what? Let me do a show and tell quickly. Give me 1 second. Let me guys show you my progress with this thing. Okay. Check this out. I don't even need my headset. What am I doing? You see how I soldered that capacitor on from the back to clear the cooler? It works, man. It literally works. I'm gonna single slot 5060 Ti. So I haven't done like the bracket yet or anything, but I ordered another cooler. So it for those of you that are not in the Discord, you didn't get to see the video of it running, but it can hold about 100 watts at like 74 Celsius. And like consistent, like solid. So it kind of works. The problem is I can't go more wattage than that. It doesn't transfer the heat fast enough. Are you against making it a blower style? No, I don't think so. I think it would just depend on how hot the blower would get. But I think what was the best blower actually? It was the 5700 XT. How many watts was that? 200 watts or something? Yeah, I think that would be okay. What I'm looking for is dude, I don't think I could mod. I can't mod another cooler though. I can't start from scratch because it's like I'm looking for like 150 watts of like, because I don't think I can actually pull more than that. But no, I can't start. That took like a week and a half of work, dude. I can't do it. So what I'm gonna do, so speaking of which, about the $200 that they just gave me, I had to buy another fan for that damn thing, and in each one of those fucking fans is $50. AIO that thing. No, it's for a Velka 3 build, right? No, it has to be single fan, right? I was gonna say I don't know of any single fan blowers. That'd be cool though. But so I was thinking, I'm like, So I already dropped. Have you posted the previous Saturday stream? Saturday is Frame Chasers, man, not Techonomics. That's a different channel. But you can see that on Twitch or Kick or Frame Chasers. But what was I gonna say was so I was thinking, I'm like, I already spent $50 on this cooler. Do I really want to spend another 50 on this another cooler? But I know if I bought a second one, I can 100% make it work now that I know what I'm doing, because I have to do the same process in a different order, right? Like the first thing I have to do is solder that shim on before I fuck with the heat pipes and bend them out of the way. So that they don't burst on me, right? Because right now there's only 2 heat pipes that are active, hence the 100-watt limit. But if I can get all 4 heat pipes active, we're fucking done, right? And it works. It works, man. It does. So thanks to Rems and Jester, I bought the other. So here's the reason why I had a conundrum about even buying another cooler for it. There was 5060 Ti Cyclone. Now, so here it is right here. It's an 8 gig one, but hang on. Your live streams are on at night. I can't watch them on Twitch because we have payment limit. Dude, there's like 7 different ways you can watch the VODs. You can join the Discord. You can Prime sub. You can sub on Kick. You can sub on YouTube over on the other YouTube channel. There's like 9 different ways you can watch the VODs, dude. If you're asking how you can watch them for free without paying $2, sorry, man. Sounds like a you problem. It's crazy that you interrupted the entire stream to try and ask about if you can watch a VOD for free. Come on, bro. Come on. Anyway, you get Techonomics for free. Is that not good enough? So anyway, Jesus, man. These fucking people are out of their fucking minds, dude. I don't mean to like just... I mean, today's been a bad day in terms of human irritation. I'm a bit short. So, I woke up at 7 a.m. this morning to do that Battlefield benchmark. It's not even just about the give me the things for free. It's about that I know because he actually posted on both channels in the comment sections as well, asking where he can watch the VODs. So he posted on both comment sections, and he came into the fucking stream to bother me about it. And he said he can't afford $2. It's like, brother, like, come on, man. Like, fuck off. At some point, just fuck right off. Like, seriously. It's really fucking irritating. And again, I don't mean to be upset and rude, but, like, if you guys saw what happened in the Discord this morning. So, anyway, I'm up at 7 a.m. And, it took me... Because I couldn't do it last night. I tried to stay up. I tried to stay up late to do the Battlefield stuff, but I couldn't do it. Took me from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. Yeah, exactly 5 hours. So record, edit. The editing's not the best job, but whatever. And then post, YouTube to transcode it. So 5 hours total. So I was done, man. And then I tried to do an hour of cardio before I had to take my cat to the vet. Took my cat to the vet, got home. I had to ban that idiot from the Discord because he's fucking retarded. It's been a long day, okay? It's been a long day. Just cut me a break, please. Asking how you can watch a VOD for free instead of paying $2 is not the best idea right now, okay? Anyway, everyone has their limits, bro, and that was the limit, okay? That was the limit. Anyway. So I email, so this back to the whole story here, the whole $100 of conundrums here. So if I buy another cooler for that little ITX thing, that's a great way to put it. That's a great way to put it, Resist. There's more people worried about Battlefield FPS than actually playing the fucking game. It's true. That's a good way to put it. To be fair though, that one dude that I banned, he was getting like 160. If I was a normal user and I was getting 160 FPS, I'd be like, this doesn't. I would probably, like, if it wasn't me and I was the troubleshooter, I would be on Reddit somewhere asking what the heck is going on too, with a 13900K or whatever he had. That one was a bit more legit, right? These other guys that are rocking like 200 FPS that are complaining, come on, dude, come on. But anyway, so World War actually sends me the link to this thing, right? We'll talk about Battlefield in a sec here. World War sends me the link to this thing, 5060 Ti single fan. I'm like, well, shit, man. So what am I even doing modding this thing? So I email my MSI rep. I'm like, I will suck your dick. Just let me have this thing, please, right? And then he's like, well, I would love it if you sucked my dick, but unfortunately, this might be a Asia only product, right? So that sucks, which that doesn't, he said he'll check for me and try to get it for me, but God, it would be so unfortunate if they didn't bring this to North America, because there's no other 5060 Ti single fan. None of them. This is the only one. So then you're probably thinking, well, then you just gotta buy the other cooler and mod the other one then. And then, so I'm like, I was thinking the same thing, but then I'm like, I'm gonna be in Japan in September. I can just buy it when I'm there. So then I'm thinking, why spend the $50 US getting this hokey pokey thing to work, this whatever the fuck you want to call this thing, when I'm gonna be in Japan anyway. I can buy like 5 or 6 of these things and fucking suitcase that shit back and sell them here, right? And then these would be I checked the yen, or the price on them. It's about like 550 Canadian. So like probably 400 US. It's MSRP. Like this thing would just be MSRP, right? So I'm like, so do I go anyway, long story short, I'm like, do I go balls deep and order another damn fan for this 5060 Ti? Or do I just go to Japan and get this thing and spend the 400 US, right? Then I actually ran this thing for a while, like 30 minutes, because I wanted to make, I'm not sure if you can see here, I used copper spacers with thermal pads for the VRMs. You can't really see, but I wanted to run it for like 30 minutes to make sure that the whole card doesn't blow up, right? It works totally fine. But then I'm like, well, this one is a 16 gig card and this only comes in 8 gig. And when I ran it for 30 minutes, the DRAM, and I didn't have a back plate on it at all. No back plate, right? The G7 temperatures didn't go above like 60 Celsius with no back plate at 100 watts. So I'm like, it's the 16 gigabytes isn't like a detractor having RAM on the back for this card. So I'm like, okay, so you know what? I am gonna order the damn fan. And I'm gonna finish and make it work so that I have the only 16 gig single fan card. But anyway, the proof of concept, it does work. It took me like 2 weeks, but it does work, boys. It was a lot of work. All the pictures and all the progress and all that stuff is in the Discord if you want to go in there and check it out. Okay, let me catch up here. That's this whole single fan story. But anyway, I might buy this thing anyway when I'm in Japan, or if I find any of those cool like Sakura, what do they call those cool fans or those cool dude, Japan is fucking awesome. If you go to a Japanese like tech store, they have like all like the 1990s box art on all their GPU boxes. They have like cool shit there. Like I was checking it all. It's like all anime chicks and like titties and like aliens all over their box art. Like America sucks. Like North America sucks, dude. Bring back our box art. Did I give Jester a button for his 101? My man.
There's gonna tell me how much I have to fuck around to find out what I need to find out. See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
Yeah, that's too bad, Jester. If you actually broke the CPU with that thermal Grizzly, yeah, then you shouldn't be a jackass and return it. That's too bad. Yeah, I didn't know that's what happened. Man, fuck. I feel bad. But there's a reason why I say do not order thermal Grizzly shit. Dude, it's crazy that Der Bauer on the thermal Grizzly website. Dude, Bash buys that shit all the time too. I'm like, what are you doing, man? Like, have I not broken enough dies with Der Bauer's products? I don't buy that shit anymore, dude. I do not fuck with that shit. His AMD one is okay though. His AMD direct die, that one is okay. But you have to be careful with how much pressure you put on that bitch, though. Hang on, let me catch up here. Well, thermal Grizzly paste, yeah, but that doesn't matter. You can't break your shit with thermal Grizzly. No, I'm talking about their direct die frames, their IHSs, that kind of stuff. Let me test it first. Like, if somebody wants me, that's what you guys pay for, to be like the God supporters in the Discord. Be like, here's $50, Doofus. Go test one of Der Bauer's IHSs for me. Yeah, I'd be, dude. I'll take a look at it and I'll know within like 5 seconds if it's good or not. Like legit. Hang on, let me catch up here. The title of the stream actually is not. No, I'm good, Jester. No. I'm sure. I mean, no, fuck. You're right, Ty. It's seriously good. Oh my god. Okay, that's a good segue into the topic that I wanted to talk about, man. Wow. The tech, what do you want to call it? Scene industry is in trouble. Oh my, well, I'm referring to the tweet that I made the other day. There's a lot of implications to that, man. No, Jester, I'm good, man. I don't want to fuck with that shit, dude. You breaking the CPU is good enough for me, dude. Good enough. Hang on, let me catch up here. Yeah, but we can't just go to like, we can't just go to from like this glass jar to like a fucking whale jar. We got to go up in baby steps, boys, and we have to see if people notice, right? You can't make the change too drastic all at once. It's got to be fun, like a funny meme. No, I can get Paul on too. Paul, I think that guy has like PTSD or something about TechTube, like legit. Chris was much more what's the word? Resilient to the toxicity of being a creator. Chris was definitely more resistant. Paul is a very empathetic guy who, bless his heart, will take abuse for a very long time. He will take abuse, and which is exactly what happened. So and then when he got away from YouTube, he realized what life was like without taking the abuse, because he's not the type of guy that would stand up for him. Paul is the type of guy who thinks that taking abuse is friendship. So you know how you have that like IRL buddy? Everyone knows that one motherfucker in the friends group that makes those passive aggressive comments, like looking skinny there, fella, or like, hey, you been hitting the gym, or like, hey, you know the fucking type of guy. Hey, I see you have a few less hairs on your head there. You've been stressed at work, like just like the fucking piece of shit. That's Paul would always misinterpret that as friendship, and you don't do that in the Discord though, Jester. But Paul's the type of guy that would misinterpret that as friendship, because a lot of guys grow up with friends that have friends that do that shit, not realizing that it's like insecurity and toxicity, right? So I legit think Paul has PTSD from YouTube. So he gets away from YouTube, and yeah, it is insecurity. Yeah, it means you make the other person insecure of some sort, right? So Paul always, which is fucking crazy. So a lot of Paul's audience would always like troll him and shit, and just be fucking insanely toxic, right? So he gets away from YouTube, and I think he realizes what life is like without toxicity. So pretty much, you got to make two choices. Do you go back and ban half of your fucking Discord? What? So it's like, it's better to be strict and stern from the get-go rather than try to change halfway through the fact, right? That goes for all humans, by the way. If you buy a girl flowers on the first date and every date for a year, and then you stop buying her flowers, she's like, where are my flowers? If you just never buy flowers in the first place, there's no fucking issue, right? If I ban every piece of shit from my community from day one, that's expected. If I just take abuse for an entire year and all of a sudden I go postal and it's like, you're all fucking out of here now, I can't stand this anymore, it makes it seem like the person is crazy for doing that. Not, do you know what I'm saying? So Paul had to make a choice. He's like, I either ban my entire fucking Discord and remove the toxicity, or I just get the hell out of here, right? So yeah, he has PTSD or some shit for sure. Absolutely. Let me catch up here. Poor Paul. I'll get him on one day, but I'll be like, bro, like I banned every fucking piece of shit. I literally messaged Chris and Paul like 2 days ago. I'm like, yo, when you guys come on the podcast, I'm like, don't worry. It took me about 5 weeks, but I banned every single piece of shit. It's like, you're safe to come back, boys. I did the dirty work. Leave it to the Joofy to get rid of every motherfucker. It's like, leave it to me. I'll clean up the mess, boys. I will save this podcast. The entire tech space needs cleaning, one step at a time. One step at a time. Let me catch you up here. 1 sec. Yeah, but if all your cards are blocked in Russia, pay me in crypto, dude. Send me $100 in Bitcoin and join the Discord. for a year. Like, there's 50 ways you could do it, man. Just stop asking. Either ask, how can I do it? Don't, you're approaching it wrong. You should be asking, what's the best way for me to support you and get in the Discord so I can watch the VODs? Not, I can't do anything about it. Jufus, give me the VODs for free. Like, don't be that guy. I've had lots of, speaking of which, Silas, are you here? I had a guy that, another content creator that, paid me for a creator license for the course, which is pretty fucking cool. So I'm actually inspiring people. Yo, what's up, Silas? I'm actually inspiring people to, start their own channels and their own businesses and stuff. It's fucking awesome, dude. I'm more about that type of shit, right? Like, let's all support each other. Let's all grow. Like, rising tides raises all boats. Not this fucking guy that's like, yeah, I don't want to pay $250. Give me the VODs, Jufus. Come on, bro. Like, yeah, I was, man, and not to complain, but yeah, it's all, I don't know why. Somebody riddle me this. Like, the guy in the Discord today who was a Twitch Prime sub, he's like, I got 160 FPS in Battlefield. I'm like, I fixed it in 5 seconds. He's like, how'd you fix it, Jufus? How'd you fix it? Jufus, how'd you fix it? Jufus, I know you didn't see my first 3 messages, but I'm going to ask a 4th time. How'd you fix it, Jufus? Like, just fucking, just goddamn, dude. But you notice that it's never people that pay a lot that are like that. It's always the, I don't know why. That's the, dude, because I impersonate it that way because I don't know how else you can. It's like a child. Like, you know, you see those cartoons where the child is like tugging on the mom's dress and the child is like, mommy, look at the sky. Mommy, look at the sky. And clearly the mother is ignoring the child because the mother's just on her last fucking string for the day. But the difference is a child isn't aware or isn't aware of the social cue from the mother, right? But that's what it is. It's like this fucking child that's like, Jufus, tell me the secret. Jufus, tell me the secret. Jufus, tell me. It's like, bro, you're like a 40-year-old man and you didn't catch on that I ignored you the first 3 times? Like, come on. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Come on, dude. So anyway, I feel like people like it when I'm just like fucking suffering over here. But anyway, let's talk about this tech industry shit. Dude, Battlefield is fun. You know what? I would say that Battlefield feels more like COD than COD does. It feels like Modern Warfare 2019. In my mind, like I enjoyed that shit way more than COD doesn't. COD feels weird, doesn't it? Like when I move around in COD, there's like too many twigs. Like there's way too many twigs, dude. Like I don't know. There's like invisible twigs fucking everywhere. 185 watts is the best that I could do. I could get mine down if I wanted to. I'm not gonna. I might do a separate video on that, to be honest. So did you see how the 14900K was like 175 and the 9800 X3D was 165 in the lows? I wonder if you could undervolt the 14900K maybe to like 5.5 or 5.4, like way down, like undervolt that shit down to like 1.1 volts somewhere, and match up the power. That might be my next video, honestly. I'm just hella curious. If you match them both up to 110 watts, the same as the AMD one, would Intel actually still be faster in the lows? I'm not sure. That would be sweet, because dude, I'll tell you one thing. I ain't playing that game while it's pulling 210 watts out of my CPU. Like, that's dude, I could like feel the fucking heat. Like, do you remember how I like just recently I swapped out my 2 radiators for 1 because I was gonna do dual radiator on my 5080. It's like I'm regretting that decision now. I need to go back to 2 radiators on my CPU for that game. That's too much. It's actually too much though. Like, I think you're better off overvolting the shit out of your RAM and trying to tune your RAM as much as possible, which is it's almost like you're doing a specific tune just for Battlefield. Do you know what I'm saying? Hey, that might be the next. Maybe we'll do that on Saturday. Actually, that'd be fun. A fun stream. I'll put the AMD rig on top of the Intel one, and then we can swap back and forth and try and just like see if we can get that shit down. That'd be interesting. You're welcome, Runamook, my man. Thanks for grabbing the course. The course has been doing so well lately, man. I got 2 more course orders since that video. I mean, obviously 2 more course orders since that video came out. Let me catch up here. The question is though, why does the Intel CPU pull so much power in that game? Like, what the hell are they using AVX 512 or something like that? Like, I don't understand. What in God's name is that shit processing? Like, I would understand if there was like collapsible environments or something, but there isn't really. Like, what the hell is being processed there? Or like some insane physics, like something. It has to be the anti-cheat. Like, it's almost like every single clock cycle has to run another clock. This is my only theory, because the AMD system and the Intel system are both pulling twice as much power as what they should be. It's not shaders, not on the go shaders, right? No, I have air conditioning, thankfully, but that's not the solution to 200 watts, 210 watts in a fucking game. The only thing that I can think of is for every CPU clock cycle, it has to run another clock to like confirm the data. We'll find out if by confirm the data I mean that there's been nothing injected into the code to like enable cheats. So here's the thing. Okay, this is an interesting topic. Yeah, Ubisoft games are similar. I agree. Yeah, but not double the power though. This is a whole different level. Here's the thing though. If it turns out that their anti-cheat works and there are no cheaters in that game, let's just say that it works. I would play that game then. I wouldn't main it. It's not competitive enough for me to main, but I would 100% play that game if it means no cheaters. And then B, I would be totally okay with pulling twice as much power out of my CPU if it means there are no cheaters. I will tune my system around the power draw. I'll undervolt it. It's not that serious. Just no cheaters. No cheat. I'm okay with that, man. I'm okay with that. Just no cheaters, man. Pull 300 watts out of my CPU. I don't care. Just no cheaters. Let me play it. Let me enjoy a game without cheaters, man. Controllers fine, aim assist fine, whatever. Just no fucking cheaters, dude. Now, let me catch up here. I'm getting ads on YouTube while you live. Ah, well, I guess you have to sub then. Or get YouTube Premium, man. YouTube Premium is such a no-brainer. It's like $9 a month. And you get to watch unlimited YouTube with no ads. YouTube, dude, YouTube Premium. Dude, it's crazy to me that not everybody has YouTube Premium. The sheer value that you get from that versus like a Netflix or an Apple TV or a Disney Plus or whatever, like YouTube Premium is like number one on the list, dude. There's a bunch of like news articles on Twitter about that. It's like there's like this never-ending battle between like the Brave browser, ad blockers, YouTube trying to block the YouTube ad blockers, and all this like crazy shit. And the whole time I'm like, I would actually disagree with that, Ty. There's Apple TV, I would say for $10 a month is so much fucking value. Like every single show on Apple TV is legit. Disney not so much, but in my mind, I'm like I watch a lot of TV, right? In my mind, I'm like, the sheer amount of resources on both sides, on YouTube's side and the hackers' side, the sheer amount of resources being, like the man hours being spent here to fight over $9 a month seems fucking silly on both sides. You know what I'm saying? It's like the user, it's like, it's $9 a month, bro. Just fucking buy that shit. What's the fucking problem? And then on the other hand, how many millions is YouTube spending to try and circumvent the whole ad blocker thing? It makes a bit more sense on YouTube's side, but again, it's $9 a month. I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. I pay the extra $2 a month for Amazon Prime to not have ads on my Amazon Prime. It's $2 a month. $2. Okay, well, maybe we'll save this for Saturday's stream. Saving money is a scam idea. Maybe we'll save this. It is techonomics though, so this is kind of an economics type of topic. It's you know those like no, there's another battle going on in the finance kind of sphere where you have the one side. I think the answer is always in the middle, right? So you have the one side that's like, don't go to Starbucks, prep all your meals, no streaming services, reduce your monthly bills as much as possible, coupon clip as much as possible, save money, and then put it away type of thing, right? Buy like the shitty food, not the expensive food. Then you have the other side of the spectrum that's kind of like, bro, the sheer amount of time that you waste doing all that shit, the time cost analysis doesn't make sense. It's kind of like if YouTube Premium is like $9 a month, let's say $10 a month, and you make $20 an hour, that's kind of like an average wage for like a 30-ish-year-old. Let's say $20 an hour. It's like 40 something thousand a year, something like that. The answer is always so. If you enjoy watching YouTube, that's like if you're watching a lot of podcasts, dude, I watch 3-4 hour podcasts all day long. I'm educating with like Alex Hormozy and stuff. I'm educating myself constantly with YouTube content. Now, how much money would I thought that was my cat. How much money would I make with the hours that I would save not having ads? That's first of all. Second of all, how much time would I waste watching ads that I can't skip or whatever versus just working an extra half an hour at my job to cover the $10? So the question is, how much YouTube do you watch in a month versus working another 30 minutes? Would you watch more than 30 minutes of ads? Probably. I would anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? It's an interesting topic. When it comes to not buying Starbucks coffee, that I agree with. Go get McDonald's coffee instead. It's like 1/7 the cost. The answer is in the middle somewhere. Now, if you're like, don't buy McDonald's coffee, you should make it at home. It's like, bro, McDonald's coffee is $1. Like the time you would save going to McDonald's and spending the dollar, what trumps making it at home, kind of thing. The problem is when somebody enters a certain mindset, they go completely mental with it, and they kind of like lose logic. They'll download like 7 spreadsheet apps that track every fucking dollar you spend, and they put it in a fucking spreadsheet, and they're like, oh shit, I spent $3 on McDonald's coffees this month. It's like, man, I think if a person gets into that mindset, they're fucked. They're fucked. And anyway, the reason why I bring that up is like, the saving money is a scam idea. I think that type of content is so perpetuated because we're kind of in a little bit of a recession. We are and we aren't. But let me tell you, man, if you're afraid of spending $1 for coffee and you're like tracking that shit, oh, that's not it, man. That is not it. Trust me, I've been on both sides of that fence, and that's not it. It's not it. Hey, let me catch up here. The answer is always in the middle. Always. Hang on, let me catch up here. I still had to sub to watch that VOD. Why, dude? I post the VODs in the Discord. Did you know that? Dude, if you're in the Discord, all the VODs are in a private separate channel for you guys. From maybe I missed one, actually. I just started that the other week. So the VODs for both channels will be in the Discord available. So because the reason why is if you sub on Techonomics, it doesn't automatically give you the VODs for Frame Chasers. So I had to create a third channel. It's called like Jufus VODs or whatever. And they're all like privatized, but all those are in the Discord so that if you sub on one, you get access to both, right? That was kind of the backward solution that I came up with to cover that. But yeah, if you're in the Discord, you get access to all that shit, man. You don't have to sub on YouTube. Hang on, let me catch up. Or Kick, I should say. Yeah, that's basically what it is. MNP is it's reading the room. It's there's there so it when I have to get rid of somebody in the Discord, it's not personal or like resentful. I don't resent the people. It's more just like there's no other way for me to describe it, but they just don't get it. And I can't explain it to them. Like, if I ignore a guy 4 times and he keeps pestering me, it's just he doesn't get it. He doesn't get it, right? I have no choice but to just get rid of the guy at that point. I'm not going to benchmark the 285K nearly matching the 9950X3D. A, no. B, why do people keep talking about the 9950X3D? Did you see the comments in my last video? Why no 9950X3D, Joofus? Why no? I'm like, how are we still on this? Like, I thought, like, don't people know? Yeah, you saw that, right, Bigsley? Yeah, that was just one of them, dude. I'm like, wait a minute. It's like, maybe I should just, like, I don't get it. Are there still that many people that don't know how that CPU works? Like, what am I missing here? What the hell? Maybe I should just put 9950X3D in the title. But then I feel like that's kind of harming my audience, because then I would affiliate link a CPU that would not work properly. No, they're both 8-core CPUs with 3D cache. They're the same. I don't understand. Like, dude, I'm being 100% genuine here. I don't understand. No, even if you leave the second CCD enabled, it doesn't help the game. What, like, I don't understand. What the hell am I missing here? It doesn't like use the extra cores for background tasks and stuff. It's not scheduled that way. They're not E-cores. Or it doesn't like use the clock speed for the game. Like, I don't understand. It turns that shit off. It's off. You're using an 8-core. Hang on, let me catch. I don't get it, man. It's I released a video, I think, like 2 or 3 weeks ago that was like, should you buy a 9800X3D? Yeah. No, so we're not discussing whether or not the extra cores are beneficial for other things other than gaming. We're discussing that the entire tech audience doesn't understand that CPU is the exact same thing as a 9800X3D. That's what we're discussing. When you're playing a game, the comment section of my video, I just released the video like 4 hours ago. The comment section is, why aren't you benchmarking the 9950X3D? So they don't know that it's the same. We're like, so do you want to know how? Okay, so we'll segue with that, actually. So we'll write a couple of bullet points here. I just realized I was flashbanging everybody for the last like hour. Sorry, guys. I just realized I had a white background that entire fucking time. Oops. Hey, nobody said anything. Okay. 9800 X3D equals 9950 X3D in gaming. Exactly the same. In fact, I would say this one works better because there's no scheduler interruptions and problems and shit. Even if this one's flawless, but let's just say it is flawless. Exactly the same. Somehow no one knows that. Oops. But somehow no one knows that. So again, I released a video like 3 weeks ago that was like, should you buy the 9800 X3D or the 9950 X3D? I just did that. And yet my entire comment section is, why didn't you benchmark the 9950 X3D? So I'm like, what the fuck? So it's almost like I need to do a monthly video, like every month, just literally re-releasing the same video with a different thumbnail. Should you buy the 9800 X3D or the 9950 X3D? Just so, I don't know, just so that information gets out there. I don't know. It's not like I wouldn't explain it. I'm more shocked that there's so many people that don't understand that. It's like, I thought, like, shouldn't we educate the consumer here? Doesn't make any sense, right? Now, let me catch up here. Do you think an Intel will make a comeback next cycle? Depends what you mean by comeback. Comeback how? They're still the fastest, clearly. Well, in Battlefield anyway. I did not know that the game ran in a VM box. That's interesting. That explains it. I'm surprised it runs that well if it does. Or I should say the input lag. I'm surprised the input lag wasn't much worse. If it runs inside of a VM box on a local machine, wow. That's a clever solution to anti-cheat, though, I will say. Now, let me catch up here. Well, we can talk about the finances thing in a bit later. Yeah, no, those comments are I just ignore those comments. Maybe we can do a reaction video to those comments, honestly. The one that's like, yeah, that was a strange one too. You should benchmark the games again with the you should, right? You should benchmark the game out of the box because that's how people are going to run it. Why? What are you doing on my channel, dude? I don't understand. What the heck is going on there? Yeah, that was an interesting one. Yeah, if the okay, oh dude, if the 12 P core chip does come out, that's gonna be a Battlefield fucking monster. It's gonna pull 300 watts, but man, is it gonna be fast in Battlefield if that 12 P core chip does come out. By the way, the ducks at the end, a lot of people said the ducks were fighting. No, they're not fighting. That they play together. That's them frolicking. Look. So that's how they have fun. They're super happy, man. Look, he just kind of they just kind of like fly and dive. Look at them. Look how happy they are. They're not fighting. Like they just kind of go into the water and flop around and stuff. Yeah, they're super. They're ducks are very social creatures. Like, did you see how this one right here looked up in the sky because he saw like a hawk or something? They're very perceptive, dude. Look at that. Look at that. I love ducks, dude. If I walk on the top floor of my house, they will all look up to see what's moving up there, which is me. They don't know what's a predator and what's not. So like, dude, I love my house, dude. I have the best fucking life, dude. I get to like chill with my ducks frolicking every day. Anyway, hang on. Where are these stupid ass comments? It would be very nice to see a bit more information on the CPU. Nope, I will never reveal that information ever again. The problem with telling people what the clock speeds are is it just creates a lot of denial and cope on either end, mostly towards the AMD end. So when what's up, Capono? I'm doing fantastic, dude. I'm pretty tired, but I'm doing fantastic. The problem is when I'm like, the Intel CPU is I'm not saying this is what it is. It's at 7 gigahertz and DDR5 10,000 and blah 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 blah. The AMD bro will be like, oh well, it's because you're using AMD or DDR5 8000. You can use 8000 on AMD too, you know. That's why it's faster. Not realizing it's fucking slower, right? It doesn't seem, yeah, it doesn't seem like telling people the actual specs of the machines does anything. It just creates copium. Like, do you remember back in the 10900K days in the during Warzone 1 when you ran your 10900K at 5.3 or 5.4 and it's like oh, it's because you're running your 10900K at 5.3, not 5.2. That's why it's so fast. And them not being able to do basic grade 2 math. It's like, bro, it's like 2 FPS max, the difference between them, right? So I just don't do it anymore. I don't do it anymore. I don't do it anymore. Guys, I have a rule. This is the last time so there's been 2 people that have mentioned 2 different tech tubers. That's against the rules in my community. You're not allowed to mention other tech tubers here unless it's like reacting to a hub video or something like that. I don't care about I'm not going to Google other I'm not going to look at other people's results. I don't care what results they got. I don't care. The reason why is if I keep myself outside of the tech tube sphere, that means when you watch my content, it's not influenced by anything around me. So like when I post my results, that's just what I got. I don't fucking care what other people think. I don't care what other people got. None of that shit. So just no mentioning other tech tubers here. I don't care. I don't care. Hang on. Where are the 9950X 3D comments now? Man, I swear to God, there was like so many of them. Weird. YouTube recommending your videos again. Good. Good. It's unfortunate that you have to do such brain dead content to get views. There's not really a point in there's not really a point in me doing a really high level content. I might just do like the basic like top 5 tips for Battlefield FPS, and then I might just spam that shit because that seems to do the best. You just got to give the audience what they want. Maybe keep the higher level stuff on Techonomics, right? Here, I haven't bought either. No shit. But why is this on a 9950X 3D up against 49? It's like, clearly you don't own the product, man. Okay, well, this is wrong, too. They're the same CPU. I've got the 9950X 3D. Yeah, see, why is everyone buying that CPU? It's so strange to me. Oh yeah, this was an interesting one. Should have GPU power monitoring disabled in Afterburner. Misinformation. Where did this come from? This is not the first time that I've seen this. Does anybody test anything themselves? What the hell is even going on here? No, this is wrong too. Yeah, see, even these comments coming in are just like right now. Oh, here it is. This was the good. This is the good one. You're not gonna test the 9950X 3D at 2 times min FPS. I didn't know what to say. I'm like, what? It was like the dumbest. It was like the dumbest thing I've read like ever in a long time, dude. I didn't understand. But so there was what, four comments there about the 9950X 3D. But yeah, it's very interesting. So for again, the moral of the story here, for some reason there is a large section of the tech population that doesn't understand that it's the same CPU for gaming. It's the same damn CPU. The AMD 8000 thing, I get that comment a lot on Twitter. Nobody tests anything, dude. I don't understand. It's like, I use AMD 8000 on my AMD rig. It's like, well, you're pissing away FPS here. I don't get it. What's the point? I don't get it. But so here's the main topic that I wanted to talk about today. So somehow no one knows that these two CPUs are the same. Now, let me collect my thoughts here for a second. Now, the next picture that I'm going to show you guys, it how do I word this, man? It's like, it is the undeniable evidence of why tech content is cancer. Let me explain. So I made a tweet, okay? Where's my home here? How do I get to myself? I made a tweet. Bro, how do I get to here? Oh, what's up, Twitter? Where is it? It was going viral here. Here it is. This one, 10,000 views. So this was before the game launched. And I thought I would just, so do you remember how that article came out? Oh, by the way, remember, I think it was WCCF Tech or whatever. They came out with that article that was like Intel CPUs suffer 33% performance hit compared to their AMD counterparts or whatever. Which is, fuck me, dude. Oh my God. Anyway, that article got shared everywhere, obviously, right? So I had the smart idea. I'm like, I'm gonna take menu FPS. By the way, you know what I did here? I purposely, so you know how in the menu there's like plus or minus like 15 FPS. It just kind of sits there based on what it's rendering. So I'm sitting there with my phone and I waited to take a picture for when the AMD CPU had like 7 more. Yeah, 7. So I timed it on purpose to wait for the AMD CPU, because they're basically the exact same in the menu, to have 7 more FPS than the lows. Then I took the picture, right? Did the same thing for the Intel one. So I put a collage in there and I posted on Twitter. I'm like, 9800 X3D. How do I remove this? 9800 X3D beats 14900K in Battlefield. Okay. Why this is so fucked up? Oh my God. Now, there's a point to all this. Let me explain. It was in the menu. They were both GPU bound. If you look at the GPU usage, it was 7 FPS in the lows. So margin of error. Everything about these two pictures was a joke and a meme. Everything. It was the menu. It was before the game launched. Okay. This post was my most successful post on Twitter in the last like couple of months. And it got shared and liked and commented. And so I'm sitting back. And I'm just reading the comments. And I'm like, this is actually crazy. So look at this. Look at this. Dude, I don't know what the hell this degrade shit is. It's like, look at how many comments that I went through. I'm pretty sure that nobody actually looked at the picture, is what my point is. Not even a fair comparison. 1400K is, you didn't click on the picture. Nice to see him. So this guy got the joke. This person's like butthurt that AMD won was never a question. That's huge. 8-core X3D always better. Like, these people. Yeah, what's up, Jaders? Yeah, Jaders fucking got it. Did you tune the 14900K? What the hell is going on here, dude? So it wasn't an intentional experiment. That's the point. I thought I was just making a funny ass joke, dude. I'm like, I was like laughing to myself. I'm like, I'm gonna post menu, because like ocean view, sky view, sea view, sun view, wall view. We've had a couple of metas of like fucking optimizers looking at the ground and showing their FPS and shit. We've had some pretty wild FPS metas like in our community, right? Of like all these idiots. So I thought I was gonna be funny and post a menu FPS, a 1440p GPU bound menu FPS. I thought I was being funny. What did I learn? Here's what I learned from this entire thing. No one will fact check you. Like, nobody looked at the picture. Nobody looked at the picture. Just say AMD wins. You will go viral. Purposely make false claims. Like, I did it as a joke to go viral. What does this sound like? No, but like, just like this is, now we're talking scientifically speaking. Like, all those comments were like, well, of course AMD is better. AMD is the best. Obviously AMD is better. Yeah, Intel sucks. Intel's the 20 core. Ha ha ha. AMD is the best. It's like, bro, it's in a fucking menu and it's 7 FPS. And I purposely took the picture to make AMD win on the screenshot. So what does this look like? It looks like a hardware unboxed video, doesn't it? Or any tech tube content, doesn't it? It all kind of it makes sense now. I got a course order from that too. So not only did that post go viral, I made $300 off of it. So I got rewarded for spreading wrong information. I got rewarded for harming the consumer and not telling the truth. That's fucking crazy. It's insane. I literally got rewarded for pulling a hardware unboxed accidentally because I thought I was being I thought I was being a funny prankster. The tech industry is in trouble, dude. So if I provide, you know what I did? You know what I did in my video today, by the way? So when I saw that gave me the idea, by the way. Guess what I did? Damn it, where's my thumbnail here? By the way, my shorts have been popping off oddly. So I put 9800X3D as the first word in the title so that AMD bros would see it. I put the crown on the AMD product and I put it as the left picture. It's exactly what it is. So this tweet paid me. It's not now here. If it was just about like clicks and growth, it would be one thing, but I got paid to do this. If I did the opposite and I said Intel was faster, I would have not gotten paid and I would not have gone viral with the tweet. So if I told the truth, I would be broke. If I lie, I'm rich. I don't know what to do with that information. I don't know. I'm letting you guys know. This was the craziest fucking thing I've seen in a long time. Long time. So the audience will pay me to tell them what they want to hear. They will pay me. The audience will pay me to lie to them. It's wild. It's wild. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what to do with that, man. I do like my money. That's fucking crazy. Do people really just not want to know the truth? Hang on, let me catch up. Yeah, man. This was shocking. So what I might do going forward on Twitter specifically, just to grow, is just do this. So Twitter, I don't care about it as much as a platform. I used to just use it to shitpost memes, but you know, I might use it as an experiment now and just post pro AMD content on it. Like the same kind of format, 2 screenshots and just say AMD wins. 2 screenshots, show AMD wins, and just fucking lie and just see what happens. I want to see if I can grow this Twitter faster than I can grow my YouTube channel by telling the truth. Social experiment. It's fucking crazy. It's insanity, dude. Thanks to the supporters? Yeah, no shit, man. Wow. Yes. Because so anyway, yeah, the point that I was trying to make here is Silas, I hope you're looking at this right now, dude, because you want to grow your channel or whatever. This is fuck, man. Oh my god. I had this exact same conversation with Blackbird PC Tech. I helped that guy grow too, and the way he got around it was he made AMD optimization guides, only pro AMD content. But he didn't lie to his audience either. It is fucking sad, dude. Like so do you see why I don't think tech is a good fucking, honestly, I don't think tech is a good field to go in. Maybe it's not just tech, maybe it is all content, but you're constantly faced with this decision that you have to make. Do I want to feed my family, or do I want to tell the truth? Maybe it's like that in every industry, but for our industry, for the tech industry, it makes sense why all content is just pro AMD, because that's how they get paid. And it has nothing to do with AMD paying these people. I got paid just from the algorithm and course orders and stuff because I said AMD was the best. What the fuck? And it was a joke. It was a damn joke. It was a menu FPS screenshot, dude. I don't think people understand the gravity of what happened here. I posted a picture of the menu saying AMD is the best. It was a fucking meme. And the post went viral. Yeah, man. So on your journey to whatever the hell, man, you're gonna encounter that, and you're either gonna turn into Moore's Law's dead. You're going to turn into ancient gameplays. You're going to turn into all these insanely pro-only. And the reason why, it's not their fault, because no one will fact check you. You will go viral. You will get paid to do this. You'll get paid. So I don't know, man. There you go. Yeah, it's what's the word? Sad reality. Yeah, it's disheartening, dude. Because funny enough, or lucky enough, I think I think I might be the only tech tuber that actually gets paid to tell the truth. Isn't that? Think about it. I think I might be the only one. Like actually, dude, I think that I have the entire audience of people that actually are interested in the truth. Like there's 35,000 of us that actually want to know the truth, and everybody else just wants this shit. Crazy, man. Anyway, I wanted to, for anyone that does watch this VOD after the fact, I hope that bringing awareness to something like this, it shows you what's going on out there with tech tubers. Never forget that. I got paid to say AMD wins in a fucking menu. Just let that sink in. Hang on, let me catch you up here. Well, no, because do people not realize just use what best suits your needs? That is for people that actually want to play games. That's a different demographic. So if you actually go to the video, all the 9950 X3D comments were like, they don't actually own the product. They're into watching hardware. They're not actually into playing games. Like I'm pretty, like I'm like 99.9% sure that anybody that actually is like on Twitch or whatever playing like just like in the Discord earlier, how Resist was saying in the Discord, we had more people talking about the Battlefield 6 FPS rather than just hopping in a voice channel and playing the fucking game together, because those guys are into hardware. They're not actually into the fucking game, right? It's kind of different. So the dudes that are like into hardware, they don't really play games and they don't buy hardware very often. It's like politics to them. Like, you know how like when you talk about politics with somebody, it's all kind of like theory crafting. It's like there's nothing to buy and there's nothing to really do. You get one vote you get like one municipal vote and you get one like federal vote. So you make like 2 votes every 4 years or whatever. Other than the 2 votes every 4 years, talking about politics is a colossal waste of time. And yet, that is a large hobby for a lot of people, dude. This isn't really any different. It's kind of like the AMD crowd is like, that's like their politics. They just like talking about it. They just like seeing which one works better and stuff. They don't actually play fucking games. Now, you would think that the people in my channel would actually want to play fucking games. Even in my Discord, it's maybe like 30% of people. It's like 70% are still there for the hardware. 30% actually play shit. Let me catch up here. Do I play games on stream? Rarely. I usually just benchmark shit. I prefer to play games off stream. Opinion on Sync FIFO? I don't even know what the fuck that is. I speak English, man. Well, yeah, there are those of us that like, so for those of us that like playing games, the power draw would be the most important thing from this video. Not the power draw itself, but the heat generated from it. Like 200 and fucking dude. So my CPU is running 80. So that would be the most valuable information to the folks that actually want to play games. If you're smart about it, you would be like, hey, like Tyat was saying in the Discord. He's like, everyone's games are crashing and all that shit. It's like, yeah, because the fucking thing is, look at this. So what I would do for the boys in the Discord is I'd be like, oh, boys, you might want to downclock and undervolt your shit down to like 1.1 to 1.2 volts. Keep going. Use OCCT until you find your power draws like 150 or some, because this is just a lot. That's a lot. This is the most important thing from this video, is the power draw on the Intel side of things. But for the guy, so that's the perfect analogy, actually. For the people that play games, they are more concerned with power draw and heat and stability. For the people that just want to know what the FPS is, they just want to know is my CPU the bigger number than the other CPU? Oh no, the Intel CPU is better? Well, you gotta pull 90 watts to do it. So give them the number, give them the cope, everyone's happy. But for those of us that want to play fucking games, we don't care about the cope or the performance. We care about the actual overall playability of the fucking game. Hola from Australia. Yeah, sorry I'm streaming late today, man. I was so tired earlier today. I was just late. I had to get this video done. It's doing very well. It's #1. Yeah, 4,100 views already. See, like this comment right here, fry an egg on that 1,400 KS. It's like, why? What was the goal in this comment, if you think about it? There's not really any goal here but to plant a flag. Like this guy doesn't play games. He was watching not to shit on my audience, but he was watching a video on a CPU benchmark rather than playing the game. That's what I'm talking about. So there's people that play games, and then there's people that are like into hardware. Do you know what I'm saying? Again, the answer is somewhere in the middle. Doesn't, you know, I'm not really that kind of a guy. I that's why I don't allow people to talk about other tech tubers in my streams, because I don't fucking care. In my opinion, 99% of TechTube content is utterly worthless and a waste of time to watch. This video is not a waste of time to watch because you get to see the AMD CPU pull 100 watts less, right? That's a real issue. There's real value there, right? No, talking about politics in general is a complete waste of time. That's a hill I will die on, man. Yeah, maybe local, maybe local politics. Maybe, but even then, I'm not sure if your vote could even actually change anything. Maybe. I would say you have to enter local politics. Like, you have to, like, you have to, like, get on the seat and, like, make change and, like, be the fucking Karen that wants to see change in your local community. I don't think a vote is good enough. What do I think about the future of Intel? That's interesting. Where's that reflection coming from? Oh, the window. Oh yeah, the time of day, right? What do I think? I don't know, man. Their chiplet design is infinitely superior to AMD's. But that's not to say that AMD won't get better with time too. Well, maybe I don't know, honestly. Because this game seems to work fine on the AMD CPU. It's not as fast, but it didn't dip in this one. So which means, then again, it wasn't a battle royale. That's the thing that I didn't mention in the video. This is not a battle royale with 200 plus players on the map. So when they come out with a battle royale mode, it's gonna fucking hit the CPUs hard, dude. So if we're at 64 players and my Intel CPU is pulling 210 watts, they add another 64 players, we're at 128 or whatever. Oh. So what I think you'll see happen is, as they add more players and bigger maps, the AMD CPU will fall off a cliff, which is normal. But that's not to say that future generations of AMD CPUs won't work better, right? Or hey, what about that rumored dual CCD 3D CPU that they're supposed to come out with, like a 9990 XXD or whatever? Well, there's like memes about it. So apparently AMD's coming out with a dual 3D chip. That might be the GOAT for this game, because Battlefield scales with cores. So that one specifically might work in this game the best, right? It might work the worst in another game, right? It might fuck a lot of shit up. We don't know. We don't know how dual 3D is going to react. But I would say the rumors for Nova Lake are looking really good, because they're going to go with a 2.5D cache on a chiplet on a substrate. Not a substrate, whatever the hell they call it. So if they have a bunch of if they have 16 P cores on one chiplet and a fucking slab of cache right beside it, that's looking really good, man. It's not your job to change the world, though, man. That's the other part of it where this comes into play, or the ethical dilemma. But I'm telling you guys, if I didn't have people like Rems and Jester, Bash, fucking all you guys that are in chat today and stuff, if I didn't have you guys like supporting me, honestly, I would just go full fucking AMD dick sucking. Why the hell wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Because it's like, you could go one step farther than that, actually. I could be tomorrow, I could be like, the guys in the Discord, I would be like, boys, we're gonna tell the truth in here, but out there in the land of Twitter and YouTube, I am gonna lie my fucking ass off to get paid and just ignore that shit. And what bad would happen if I did that? It's not my job to save all these people that are outside of the Discord. So if these people just want to hear AMD is the best, it's not my job to save them. It kind of is right now because I'm literally the only fucking guy that does it. I have to kind of make it. I'm the only guy that does it, so I have to make a stand. Actually, you know what's funny? I didn't test frame gen in the game. I might actually 2 times frame gen might be legit in this game, but I'm getting 220 FPS anyway, so who cares? I'm not sure how it would react in a shooter context though. Let me catch up here. So yeah, I think with the dual 3D CCD thing, I'm not sure if it's about cannibalizing HEDT. More so it's about the Windows scheduler, I think. Because right now, okay, so their architecture is really dumb. So right now, though, Windows has no way to tell which CCD is which. Just right now, there's no way for them to tell. The way that they do it right now is they manufacture CCD 0. I'm not even sure, to be honest. One of them is the 3D. One of them is the non-3D, and they're always in the same spot when manufacturing the chip. So AMD can go to Microsoft and be like, when game launch, disable this CCD. That's their scheduler. Now, if they have 2 CCDs with 3D cache on it, I guess they could kind of do the same thing, just disable one of them. But if they have 2, if they actually left both of them enabled when the game launched, now you have instructions going between CCDs, and it doesn't know which cache pool to pull from and shit. So they would need to like have a driver that like mirrored the caches together or something like that. They would need for gaming specifically. So you might encounter scenarios where that dual CCD fucking thing might have way worse performance than a 9800X3D because the instructions going back and forth between the chiplets, whereas the 9800X3D just has the 1, and most games only need 8 cores. Do you know what I'm saying? It would be a game optimization problem rather than like AMD would have to figure that part of it out. Especially when it comes to large dumbass tech tubers too, right? Theoretically you could just disable 1 CCD on a per game basis. So, but then you're tuning on a per game base. Then you're lassoing on a per game basis again, right? It's interesting. We'll have to wait and see what happens there. It might just be worse, straight up. It might just end up being fucking worse for gaming altogether. And then AMD markets that product like, yeah, maybe like Ty had said, it's some kind of, you know how there was a bunch of those game studios that were buying Intel CPUs for like their Minecraft farms and shit. Maybe there's an entire market of people that just need 16 core 3D chip that we don't know about. They just need dual CCD, but they don't need a Threadripper as well, or they don't need a server platform. Like you can't, like AMD can't expect a developer with like a game developer with like 5 employees to drop like 30 grand on a fucking server or whatever, 40 grand or whatever, right? Not when you can just get like a nice 16 core AMD platform and call it a day kind of thing, right? Maybe that's an entire market that they're looking to fulfill, and it's not necessarily meant for gaming, right? That could be it as well. Hang on, let me catch up here. I don't engage people if they don't own the hardware. Yeah, it's like that with everything, dude. No test, no talk. Period. You wouldn't talk to a guy about owning a Ford pickup truck if he's never owned a Ford pickup truck. It's common sense. I don't care about your opinions on Ford pickup trucks if you've never owned one. I don't care about your opinion on how to get jacked if you're a fat fuck. Like, no test, no talk. Period. That's common sense. Clearly, it's not common sense to the rest of the planet, though. You haven't tested it? Oh, I don't care what you have to say then. What's the point? Okay, let me catch up here. I probably wouldn't use frame gen in Battlefield. I'd have to try it first. I like frame gen though, to be fair, in single player games. 2 times, 3 times tops though. 2 times is the sweet spot. If you're on Ada or a 4090, you're good with 2 times frames gen. You're good. I'm not the F-150 thing was just an example, right? Yeah, man, Silas, good luck, man. Honestly. Of course I'm gonna encourage you. I encourage you know why I'm encouraging you? Because you're testing it. Do you know how many fucking people criticize my YouTube channel without actually testing it themselves, man? It's like I was saying the other week there. Create your own community, create your own Discord, try to manage different personalities and behaviors, try to grow in the algorithm with all this AMD fucking crazy shit. People don't understand, man. Of course, go test it, go create your own channel. Yeah, give it a shot. Let me catch up here. I'm always gonna encourage testing shit. Would dual CCDs then increase power draw since the schedule is broken? That's a good question. I'm not sure. Well, I don't know. Maybe it would reduce power draw because the FPS is so low because it's waiting. It could be so laggy that it could fuck up the FPS and drop your power draw. Like a lot of things could happen there. Or if it's just like a miracle and it just works, then yeah, then you have double the cores working properly. I'm not sure. That's a good question. I'm not sure, man. Like straight up. Because it's not something that I can comment on because I've never tested it. Like because it doesn't exist, right? If that thing does in fact come out, it will be the first of its kind. Right? It will be a whole new that CPU might end up needing an entire different optimization course for it, depending on how the fuck that thing even works, man. It might take me like 2 weeks to figure out, okay, in these type of games, this type of game, you set it like this in Windows. Maybe you do need lasso. Maybe who the hell knows, man? Who the hell knows? And it's not as simple as the 9950X, because this one has so much cache that it would actually lag and fuck shit up if it gets it wrong, right? That's why they didn't do it in the first place. All right, guys. We got to call it there. I got to go hit the gym at 6:30. Honestly, the main point that I wanted to bring up today and cover with you guys, why the industry is in trouble. It's like, I just came in. Can someone make a recap? Just watch the VOD after, man. It's just like, make sure if you value the truth, make sure you support creators that actually look out what's best for you and tell the truth. Because, man, when I see shit like this, it feels really easy to just sell out and just do this shit and just get paid to it feels really easy to get paid to lie to the audience. It does, really does. But in terms of that, though, Rems, thanks for the 100. Jester, thanks for the 100 and the 5 gifted and all that shit. You guys are the GOAT. I'm gonna buy this glass jar. I'm gonna buy this shit. I'm gonna go hit the gym. Rems, if you're still on, I'm gonna go hit the gym for a couple hours. I'm gonna order some food and stuff, and then I got the rest of the night free tonight. If anybody wants to play Battlefield, I'll hop on the Discord later. I think it's squads of 4 or something like that. We'll hop on there. Okay. Let's call it there, fam. I will see you guys on Saturday, and we'll talk more about the finances and stuff on the Frame Chasers channel. If you do sub on any platform, join the Discord, and all the VODs are in there. Except for this one. This one will get posted to the main episode on Techonomics, but if you want to watch it ad-free, I'll post it in the Discord. Okay, guys. I'll see you on Saturday. Thanks for all the subs and donos today and all that shit. And if you haven't watched this video yet, hang on, I'm going to post it. Go to my channel and go watch it. And if you already did watch it, oh yeah, right. Today is Thursday. Right, I totally forgot. Because I don't have to go to work tomorrow. But I have a shit ton of fucking work to do tomorrow. Yeah, if you haven't, oh yeah, because you're Eastern. If you haven't watched this video yet, please go watch it. Even if you already did watch it, go watch it again. Boost the algorithm. Watch it at 1x speed. Thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys on Saturday, okay? All right. Later, boys.